Hello everyone, I am here to share my project regarding datasets. And my dataset I chose is Amazon Movies and Films. It is a dataset comprising of uh, data related to movies and films available on Amazon platform. And this dataset also includes information on a wide range of aspects like uh, cast, crew, movie genres, release dates, customer ratings, and many other things. And it is a source for data warehousing projects, for analysis, and many other things in the software industry. And here with this dataset we can gain insights to user behavior and many other things. Coming to the coding part, these are the import statements. That means importing libraries for our code. Import OS, that means it is a library relating to operating systems relating tasks. And this Seaborn, it is a library for statistical data visualization. Pandas is a library for data manipulation and analysis. NumPy is a library for numerical operations. And matplotlib, this library consists of graphs, and it uh, it is the main thing to provide the graphs for us to analyze the data which is present in the data set. And various other sklearn models, these libraries are related to the machine learning process. And the next part of the code, it is the code for to check whether the movie gets a good amount of rating before its release. We need to predict that one. For example, we need to give an mppa rating. Suppose for a movie, let's give around 3. And we need to know the director and his previous movies, about what he has, the biggest blockbusters or many other things. So we need to give the rating for the director also. So let's give 4. And related starring also, we need to give the rating according to us, uh, from the before films he had done. Example 3. And the release year 2023. So according to the given rating bias, it calculates the input and give the predicted movie rating. So it will be useful for the many movies coming in future to take take the release date properly, or to take the movie for the upcoming things or not. Here this line pd.read.c the underscore csv, this reads the file of the dataset present in it. And the next one, this line removes the rows with missing values. That means when the row which is empty with no data, they will be removed from this. And the next one, label encoder, that means it will be calling this one in later. So for now, this section encodes categorical variables like mbpa rating, directed by, starring, and these things. From this converts to categorical labels into numerical values from these things. And this x and y section separates the features and the target variable from the data frame, which contains features, and y contains the movie timings. I mean, x contains the movie ratings, directed by, release year, starring, and the y contains whole movie rating in it. And the next line, this line splits the data into training and testing test units. That means this splitting data, that means where the function, it will be that means data is used for training, and the remaining data will be used for testing in this. And coming to the next one, this section initializes a linear regression and fits it to the training dataset using xtrain and ytrain objects in this. And this function predict movie rating will be used to predict the movie rating, as I shown before in here. where we need to give the input of MPPA rating, director rating, starring rating, release year, and thing. We need to input all these given features in below, and predict rating. It will give the output things. While loop. In this while loop, this creates an interactive loop where user can input values for features, get a prediction on the movie, and choose whether to make another prediction or not. I mean, this yes or no statement. So if another prediction yes is not equals to yes, that means it will break. That means if you type here no, so the whole thing will while loop will be broken, and it won't continue to the next thing. And the next code, so this is the same code as it reads as of the above one. It just reads the data set in it. So these are all the things present in this data set. That means 2100 rows are present in this, containing different, these are the title, movie names, movie rating, number of ratings, format, that means in which platform it is present, release year, MPPA rating, directed by, starring, price, and many other things. So the next statement is the null statements. That means uh, if it shows whether that df dot is null dot sum, that means this line checks for missing values in the data frame as shown above. Just if you have any null values, it checks that thing. Df dot drop, this line of particular line of code drops columns with any missing data in this, as this is also same similar to the above code present in it. And this line checks for the duplicate rows present in the data frame. That means in this, if the whether the data is present, so if it is present, then it will leave like this, like that, untouched. If the data is not present in the particular column, so it completely collapses that, drops that column. But in this, it checks only the duplicated systems, duplicated rows or columns in this. And yeah, this is one. If the duplicated rows are present in that, this statement goes into form, and it drops all the duplicated rows in this. And the next one, reset index statement. This line resets the index of the data frame. I mean, the every row or every row has a particular index in that. So this statement resets the index for everything. Here this thing, in this particular line of code, we gave the value 5 in this thing. That means all the values, all the rows and columns present until the index 5, it will be displayed in this. That means 0 index 1 2 3 4, that means the value is 5. So we got the 5 rows and 5 columns in this, relating title, movie rating, and all these things. And the next thing is this drop columns index. This line drops the index column for the data frame. That means this index thing which is present above in this code will not be present in the below one. So this index will be removed from this code. And the next one, df.info, that means this line provides information about the data frame, including data types and normal counts of each column. This shows how many normal columns are present in this, which is title is the object thing, movie ratings is 4, like because we gave here that 4.3, 4.7, which is in the decimal form, so it shows the float thing. And the number of ratings is in the int form because it doesn't have any decimal form, in any decimal numbers, just the integers are present in this. And this also format object. And the next one, describe. This particular line of code provides summary statistics for the numerical columns present in the data set. These all are the related to the numerical things. I mean, number of ratings, movie rating, index thing. These are all only contains the numeric data in it, whereas in in the above things, title, it doesn't have any numerical things. So here the next thing is to calculate the correlation between movie rating and number of ratings. I mean, these lines calculate the correlation and the coefficient between the movie rating and number of ratings, and then it prints the relation. That means, uh, if we check here correlation between movie rating and number of ratings, it is 0.25 something something and goes on. This is the correlation between the movie ratings and number of ratings present for a particular single movie. And the next thing, analyze the preference for format. That means these lines count the occurrences of each unique value in format column and print the results. That means, as you know that we have around 2108 rows. So among all those things, only Prime Video platform contains 2086 rows in that. That means 2086 movies are present in this Prime Video, whereas 13 movies containing 4K and 7 Blu-ray, 2 DVD, and this thing. This is the type of format where, that means Prime Video. These are all the formats, and intertype, these are all the numerical values in which the things are present. So if we try to analyze these things uh, in the form or in the graph format, by using these matplotlib libraries and seaborn libraries, we can create a plot to visualize the correlation between the uh, between movie ratings and the number of ratings, as we have done this in this before code. In this we can check in the form of a graph. So as we see here, it creates a bar chart to visualize the preferences for different formats in this. It means correlation, I'm sorry, movie ratings and number of ratings. It means let's check for a particular movie. In this, as we can see, 4.8 is the highest and average for a maximum users given by. That means around maximum users gave that around 4.8 rating for a particular movie. That means we can compare it to the other rating, other movies, and the number of ratings, that means number of users gave to a particular movie, is present in the y-axis side, and the movie ratings is present in the x-axis side. As the movie ratings, number of ratings goes on, and the movie ratings will be growing all the way. The next thing, this code creates a bar chart to visualize the format preferences. As we have seen in the above one, these things present here. Here we can visualize in the form of a graph. Here, Prime Video is dominating with about 2000 movies present in it, whereas Blu-ray 4K is having the minimum things, minimum movies present in that format. So by this we can say that Prime Video, everyone are choosing that Prime Video, as it has the better quality and a better platform present in it. And coming to this code, particular code, this code extract unique values for categorical columns and print them. It means, uh, here for a particular movie, this example a totally killer movie, this movie is present in Prime Video, and this particular movie is present in Blu-ray, this movie 4K, DVD, and so on. These are the movies where we can't find anything, that means it doesn't have any format in this. If we check in these things, in this, everything maximum of these things contains only Prime Video in these things. That means, and we even also have none, that means where we don't have any platform present for that movie. And the next code, These lines create a set of visualizations for exploratory data analysis. It also includes histograms of our movie ratings and box plot, that means number of ratings present. Here we can analyze easily in the form of graphs for the movie rating separately and the number of ratings separately. So as we can see in here, we can analyze this data set, movie rating and the count. As we have seen the above this particular graph, this this is a correlation between movie rating and number of ratings, but this is a separate thing for that. That means distribution of movie ratings, separate graph for this movie rating. Every single separate movie as it's unique, and not like we can't say unique, but it has its own review, its own rating according to the viewers, and the count goes on. As you can see here, 5 is the least rating we can see, and 4.6, 4.7 is a maximum rating given for the movies. That means if you take the average among all the movies present in it, this is a box plot of number of ratings in this. That means here we can see, as we have seen in this above thing, the number of ratings, we have around 1,40,000 users, and here it comprises of just 17,1500. That means these are the users who give the reviews at maximum point. And the next code, this code just generates a pair plot. That means for movie rating and number of ratings, pair plot will be generated to visualize the relationship between numeric columns. We can have a relationship between them. That means here, uh, at the left hand side and on y-axis, we have the movie ratings. On the x-axis, we have the number of ratings for the first thing. Here we can see, as we have seen the above thing, like for this particular users, we have this particular rating on an average for a particular movie on this thing. And here, as you can see, number of ratings went around 20,000. It went on going like at particular movie present in this. This code combines data processing, model training, interactive prediction, and exploratory data analysis for a movie dataset. So this is the code, and this is the analysis done by me uh, for the Amazon movies and films dataset. As we can see, this thing, this is the major part to say, as we use regression in this thing to have the output properly. It as we can know, as we can predict the movie rating before, in the before thing, before play. So we can decide to watch, to whether watch the movie or not. This can majorly play the things. That means if a director can release that thing or release the movie, or can retain releasing. So this is the thing. This is my visualization and analysis on the dataset Amazon movies and films. Thank you.